Here we are. Was there straight away as they opened. There's the admission charges, £4 for an adult and £2.50 for pensioners. That's us. It's many a time since I was last here, and there seem to have a lot less buses outside. When I first came here, there was quite a lot of buses standing over in that corner, which you could actually see from the motorway, the M180. There's Ernie with his camera. First time they've been here. That's the Provost that's just taken off from the airfield. And this is one of the trolley buses they've got done up, and we're to ride on that later on. They all look pretty much like the Grimsby and Cleethorpes trolleybuses of the day. Certainly they was done in the same colours, but I think some of them's from Bradford, some from Sheffield, and they've even got a special Santa one, and they've got quite a lot, and they're all inside this hangar that used to house Lancaster bombers. There's the Cleethorpes one. I saw that many years ago when we first went to this place. It was in heck of a state. That picture at the top is that trolleybus. That's the state it was in when I last saw it. But it's come on quite good. Help us to finish the job, it says. Well, that particular one is not finished. There's a lot of work to be done inside the coach, the bus, but some of the buses are quite nice, like this one. They're very tightly packed in there. There's not a lot of room. They've got to get a nice site altogether now. There's a toilet block there in the corner, and they've even got some single-decker buses, one of which would take you for a tour of the Isle of Axholme, but we didn't know that at the time. We missed out on that one. Whether Hexthorpe is in that way, I don't know. Don't know what these two things are. They're, well, probably with the workmen's huts or tool shed or something when they do the job. But I saw this about 20 years ago, and that Cleethorpes trolley is not even finished yet, so it just shows you it's a slow going job. Now that's the interior of that little single decker coach, and there's a chap there sitting his little children in the driving seat, and inside those shops that look like shops, they weren't actually, but there's a mock-up of a trolleybus, and the youngsters can get in there and pretend they're driving the trolleybus. There's two of them inside there, as well as exhibits in glass cases. There's all the tickets and ticket machines, and memorabilia associated with the trolleys, and there's little trams that you can buy, little models, all very interesting. They was in a little tiny shed when I first went there 20 years ago. Outside in the windows they've got some memorabilia of yesteryear. There's an old tape recorder there, some old radios, and that's what the prices were in those days. There's the sort of radios we're talking about, different kinds of radios with big batteries in them. There's a little record player. I remember having something like that. And some old cine projectors. That's a sound projector. And some old cameras, Helenas and things like that. Editing equipment. They're the prices. Some more old cameras, Kodaks, Lycia, Zenith. I used to have a Zenith. And some more battery operated radios. They took really big batteries, they did. And a radiogram in a cabinet. And this is an early teas made, and an early television, and a Goblin, or Kenwood, a Kenwood chef And now we're going to take our ride on this trolley. This has really been done up. It really is probably the best one there, I suppose. We only saw the two working, that one and the blue one. I remember these in Cleethorpes, and they've got really hard seats.
Oh no.
But you can't really hear them moving. You've got to be very careful that you're not crossing the road when one's coming. Now he's collecting my ticket. It was a good ride. You go all the way round, and then when you come back you're on a different track. So you go round again. And then we've gone all the way round, and now we're coming back again down the middle. And this time, when it comes down the middle, it changes direction and goes back the way it came. So it's coming down the middle, and now it turns. Oh no, it doesn't. It's got to go round again yet. Got it wrong. That's right. It goes round again. So you get two rides round that way. And now this time when it comes back, it's going to turn right round and go the other way. It's stopped now for a sec while they alter the wires at the top. There it is, just starting up again. And you'll see now it's going to turn. It's just coming along there, and this is where it starts to turn. So you can hardly hear a sound. And now we're going back in the opposite direction. You can't hold your camera very steady because it does joggle you about a bit. So here we go, round the corner again. Just disappearing. Round the back of the buildings. Past the car park. And then when it comes in this time, it drops us off just past that wall up there. So it stopped there and we all got off. And they're the little shops that I was filming in the windows. Ticket office, restaurant. Well, it's not a restaurant, just a little cafe place. And now we're all off of it. The bus comes back to park up at the bus stop. Lovely things they are. They say that they might be coming back again. That's from the Derby Corporation fleet. But the Grimsby ones were done in very, very similar colours. The Cleethorpes ones were in blue and two-tone blue, and the Grimsby ones was in a similar colour to that. I was sorry to see him go. Just got to pull the wire at the top there to make sure that it gets on the right track, because it's coming into park now, otherwise it'll go round again. So I enjoyed my little ride on the trolley.